Welcome back to Two Diverse Moms. I'm Sharice.
And I'm Danye.
You do know you're supposed to welcome us, right? I never go first.
But you went first like the last two times, so that's why I was a little like, no, I don't know who's going first.
Okay, listen, y'all. Y'all know how Danye get. It's late. And you know when it's late, I get the non-energetic Danye, so.
I might look lazy-eyed on camera because I don't think my eyes are open.
Well, if y'all know this, you got a new backdrop. Look, you can see that.
Backdrop. Go check it out on YouTube if you haven't. Diverse question.
Is your energy gonna be like that?
I'm wired.
Y'all see this? And we got, look, coffee.
I thought we was gonna do diverse question and then
I'm talking about this merch. I'm excited. What's the diverse question today?
Would you rather
Would I rather
give birth to another child?
Hell no.
Or redo 2020?
Redo 2020. Okay. If I'm gonna give birth to another child, they have to be giving me $6 million in my BBL.
It's just you giving birth to another child or redo 2020.
Can I pick my person I'm having a kid with?
Is the last person by default.
The last person I had wham bam thank you man with?
No, the last person
I had a kid with?
You had a child with.
Well, we're doing 2020.
Or you could do the last person you wham bam thank you.
I don't even.
You was about to say you don't know?
Damn, no, I was about to say. Y'all know when you talking when you live in my whole face. Yes, I know the last person not that. But I don't even really like that person like that. No. 2020 redo. It was a rough one. I mean, I would have to rebury my cousin again, but damn. I mean, nah. Yeah. I mean, it ain't been all bad. Just the loss of my cousin was real hard. But 2020 ain't even really been bad for us.
Yeah, I said easily, hands down, no thoughts, no anything. I would redo 2020.
If it wasn't me losing my cousin, it wouldn't have been no hesitation or nothing. But yeah, another baby. I was just telling my bestie, like, you would have to give me $6 million, give me a BBL and everything else for me to have another baby. Because when they grow up, they get on my nerves. I'm sorry. They got mouths, they talk back. But no.
I don't want no more kids.
No.
I've always said.
But make sure you watch this to the end and listen to the end because we are going to do a giveaway because we have 700 followers, 700 and something followers now on IG.
And 200 and some 10 followers on YouTube.
We popping. And let's get to our merch before we go any further.
As you can see, our backdrop.
I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited about it.
I am. It's late, y'all.
I'm so excited. It's so party.
I like it because now it's us in the back. Like, we're branding ourselves. We're trying to become something.
We are something, okay? Manifest that. Can you go ahead and pick some shirts with that?
Oh, I didn't know if you wanted to do the mugs first.
I just did.
Oh.
You can get the mugs. Put whatever you want in there. Some coffee, some tea.
Yeah.
Some Douce. Whatever you choose to.
Got the logo on the front, and then you can't probably see this because it's yellow. But
what does it say? Manifest your destiny. She moving real slush.
The fanny pack will be part of the giveaway.
Why'd you tell him not? Tell him to watch to the end. You don't listen. Follow instructions.
Well,
hey.
I don't know everything.
Keep watching. Why you opening the shirt? Like, you supposed to hold one up and I'm supposed to one. And then these say he's available at our pop-up shop on the 19th as well. So you can order these.
We have a t-shirt that says Boss Mom.
Because we are Boss Moms and we're empowered. You can get these in any colors. If you don't want these colors, you can get them online as well and change it.
Yes. You can pick your own colors.
You can, but we'll have these available at the pop-up shop on
and
the
then
19th.
We have
Try Jesus,
Don't Try Me.
Don't try us.
This is my favorite one.
I
think it was because of that song. That song cracks me up.
And she a little crazy, so that's why.
Was that the only 2? 3?
Empowered,
Boss, and Try.
I'm pretty. It's not another shirt.
Try Jesus.
It's
just different colors.
It's just that they're coming in all different colors. But yeah, make sure you always check our website. What's the website?
Teespring.com. Stores.
It'll be down here.
Two Diverse Moms.
It'll be down here. in the comments.
It will be down in the comments.
So make sure you check it out.
So just make sure you guys check out our merch. Thanks for subscribing, liking, and commenting. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the shout outs. Thanks for the shares. We appreciate it. Keep them going. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Please do. Just make sure if you're watching, you guys hit that like button. We need likes. We get a lot of views. We don't get a lot of likes. So make sure you are liking when you watch.
And if you're listening, write a review.
Please.
Rate us. Let us know how we are doing.
We appreciate it. We take all feedback. Good, bad, ugly. We don't care. We appreciate it. So today our topic is going to be a tough topic because it seems like it's being talked about a lot. So we're going to discuss sex trafficking. It's been around for years, but it seems like it's coming around, like more light is being shed on it. I've seen like Sass from Love and Hip Hop, Scarlett de Leon's brother. He went to jail or got another can't even talk, allegedly accused of sex trafficking. I don't know where I was going with. I can't talk. Allegedly accused of sex trafficking, and it seems like now in our community, it's brought to light more. But I think it's always been common. It's just never been considered sex trafficking.
Yeah, I think it's always been common. It was just prostitution.
Yeah.
And people get the two kind of confused.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I'm a prostitute or I'm sex trafficked. I really feel like it's the same thing whether you want to do it or not. Like, it's still the same thing. Like,
yeah.
Two different word or sayings, but the same meaning.
Yeah. And then I was looking and they were saying that guys can be like sex trafficking, human trafficking, I guess it's the same thing. They were saying in like different countries that they use it for like labor when it's with the guys. But they say when they do take people, that the top states are like California, Florida, Texas. Those are the states that they normally take people from, which I think is like crazy because I thought Las Vegas was like a high city.
Well, you have to remember, the brothels is legal here.
Yeah.
And, prostitutes that work in the casinos. So I feel like it's probably where prostitution isn't as high.
Mm-hmm. Which makes sense.
Maybe. But, and then it's also, I'm thinking, we're not by water.
True. And then I think probably because the legal age to have sex out here, you can have sex with somebody at 16 is considered legal, which I think is crazy.
Yeah, the age of consent is 16, which is very young because shit, you don't know your right from your left.
Yeah.
But the reason this came about, that I thought about the topic was because Masika from Love and Hip Hop had posted on her IG story.
Okay. I got beat up. I don't know how much time I have. I got beat really bad. And they're coming. They said that you guys have to leave me tips and follow me so they can take them.
A video of her screaming that she had been kidnapped and that she was being held for ransom and that she needed people to go and subscribe to her fans. Is it called
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans. Shit, I don't know what the fuck it's called.
It's
OnlyFans page and tip $1 or something stupid like that. And she was like all beat up and bruised, and she looked like she was really scared, and she was like fake crying and all that. And so it looked convincing, but people weren't buying it because the mention of her OnlyFans.
Correct.
And so, come to find out, she was, of course, lying. She was putting on an act. She was acting.
Mm-hmm.
But she said that she did it to shed light on human trafficking, on sex trafficking, and that she was in makeup and costume from a show that she was filming at the time.
Double Cross.
Never even heard of it. But they kicked her to the curb and was like, girl, you can't play like that because it's not funny. Like the way she did it, like even if you were trying to bring light, there's different ways to do it. And then at the same time, it's like you're trying to poke fun and promote your OnlyFans.
And
you weren't trying to bring light to it because I feel like nobody's going to take that seriously.
Exactly.
So I think that was fucked up because she probably has young followers who believed what was going on.
Yep.
Or she might have had a young follower that has actually been sex trafficked. And it's like, damn, like, you think it's funny? Like, Why are you playing?
And I think which made it crazy about it, once after it came out, she got kicked off the show. But even when TMZ like interviewed her, she was just like, she's not gonna apologize. She felt like it brought light to it, so she really doesn't care. But my thing of the matter is, once you realize that it wasn't a good look, why not apologize and understand that that's hurting the whole sex trafficking thing? Like, you're not bringing light to it. What you did was wrong.
You're making it seem like it's a joke.
Yeah, and you have a daughter, so why would you want to do that? Like, I don't care what you're trying to do to get your coins. That was stupid. I think that was the wrong thing.
To me, if she was really going to bring light to it, then right after all that she said, she could have said, no, on a serious tip, like, this isn't funny. You know, like, she could have did all that, but she legit just left people hanging like, I'm so scared. Please tip below. And hurry up. Like, I
understand why the show dropped her, because that whole show is based off sex trafficking and black kids in the community, and how black kids get missing and no one goes looking for them. Like, the whole show is based off sex trafficking, and they talk about how kids come up missing at a young age and the police don't go looking for them. And it basically talks about how the kids are found by people in the neighborhood and the police don't go looking for them. So I understand why the people dropped her off the show, because that whole show is based off sex trafficking in low income neighborhoods.
Told y'all,
she know I don't. I told her I love.
I don't know what channel it comes on.
It come on like the Urban channel. I love.
What's the Urban channel?
I'll show you. She'll watch. I told her she'll watch TV, but it's like low budget. I won't even say low budget. It's like,
I mean, with her in it, I would think it's low budget. She like an extra.
And I think she was, because she wasn't on the first season, so I'm assuming she must be on season 2. It's not really. I think they only got like 6 episodes, if that. I don't even know if they thought it was gonna really do good, but it's a cool little show. It was good, but I don't know. I think that was a horrible look for her. But moving right along, we can do our top 5 Love and Hip Hop cast members.
Okay,
I'm gonna go first because she don't never know. I'm gonna just do this because it's my favorite. It'll be Remy Ma Papoose, Rashida, Boo Daddy, Scrap De Leon. He is so gorgeous. Tammy and Waka Flocka, and Chrissy and Jim Jones, the original Love and Hip Hops from New York. I love them.
That's why I was asking, like, were we doing like just females, just the dudes, the couples, like, because technically that's like 15 people.
It ain't, because I feel like they together. Like, ain't no Remy Ma without Papoose, because that's black love. I like Rashida, but I hate Kurt.
I was just saying, I needed some context with it.
That's why I did mine first. And Scrap De Leon is my Boo Daddy.
She just.
I did. I'm stretching. And Tammy and Waka, I love.
So I would go original Chrissy and Jimmy. And then I would go what's his name? Stevie J and Jocelyn and Mimi, because
that's a package.
That's a package.
You know, they do their threesomes.
Then Rashida and Frost, and Tammy and Waka.
Love me some Tammy and Waka.
And I don't really watch it that much.
She don't.
To say that I care for anybody else in there.
I love Cardi B, but I really feel like she's not loving hip hop no more. Even though I do.
Cardi B, I feel like
I love Cardi B and Hennessy on the show, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Cardi B cracked me up when she was on the show. I guess you could put Cardi B as my 5th person.
Yeah, she wasn't playing. Her and Hennessy was all they was popping.
Even though what was his name? Peter Gunn's, his little storyline was funny. Him and his sister wives.
Man, that was crazy. I don't know, it came on the other day, and I think I watched like part of the reality, like the reunion show, and they was on there, and then I think Papoose said something to her. No, I'm take that back. Not Papoose. What's Dipset? Whatever part of Dipset people is. What's Kimbella's husband name?
Oh, Jules Santana.
Jules Santana basically said like, so he just told you he don't want to be with you. He only be with you because she don't want him. And Amina was like, it's not about what he want. I like fucking him. So he was like, you're okay with the fact that he doesn't want you. And Amina was like, yeah, I like fucking him.
And they're not even together now.
No, I think she talking a lot. Like somebody, I don't know. But I think it's crazy that they end up having another baby after that. And she end up having another baby after that. I was just like,
yeah, no, that was a big cluster. And I don't think neither one of them are with him.
No.
Love and Hip Hop is so scripted.
Yes,
it's funny.
Yes, funny.
Even though, like, I feel like Love and Hip Hop caused Rashida and Kurt to like have that baby because
they needed drama.
They needed drama.
They didn't like the fact that they was black.
If that's even for real life, his baby, like they could just be saying that for the cameras. I don't know, but Yeah, I just feel like they were just, everybody on that show does things for ratings and to be able to come back.
And I think Remy Ma and Papoose is probably the only ones that like you got them fucked up. They not doing it. And I think Remy Ma already got her real life storyline. Like she really be like, I was really in jail. I really did this. I think they really don't be like, nope, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, and Kimbella and Jules, I feel like he's on drugs. Or like addicted to pills or something.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But moving right
along. She need to stop doing her body. Like she getting her ass done more and more.
And I swear up and down she not.
No, she can't swear because she was just promoting Dr. Miami.
She was, but then she kept saying that her booty was out like that because she had a baby or something like that. They be killing me. But speaking on the whole,
these no belly buttons and these
they be killing me. Another Love and Hip Hop star, Alexis Sky, she opened up on the Love and Hip Hop show because she was talking about she was being sex trafficked. Alexis Sky. Fetty Wap, isn't she Fetty Wap baby mama?
Yeah.
Yeah, she.
Well, he don't
have to, but poor baby. She was talking about, she did a panel on it and about how she was sex trafficked. I think the dude was like 20 years older than her. She was like 15 when it happened, but she never liked talking about it.
And see, and when you say sex traffic, my mind is like, you know, she wasn't kidnapped and sold over to somebody.
So she was like kidnapped, held at gunpoint, beat up, and he held her for like 2 years. Not sold, but like he told her, if you try to leave, I'm a killer. Like, like her story is like crazy. And I guess she was like, people thought she was like doing it for clout. She said this is the first time she ever talked about it because like people that was close to her kind of knew, but she said she was terrified to even talk about it.
Like, so he kidnapped her, or was that somebody like she was talking to too young, didn't really know his real age?
She said like she like run away and like I guess something like he picked her up somewhere and she thought he would be able to like save her, and basically he like kidnapped her. She was like 15, he was like 20 years older than her.
I watched like on Facebook there was like this dude, he does like a documentary and like he just sits and talks to people and he was talking to one of the girls in LA and she said that she was in foster care and she was molested and she was bouncing from house to house and like she was being molested and touched on. So at 11 she ran away and of course, you know, being on the streets at 11 years old, somebody, you know, picked her up, took her in, but then he started having sex with her.
Yeah.
And then was getting her ready to then go on, you know, on the track or the blade. I don't know what people call it these days. And so she did it because she was just like, you know, he's taking care of me type thing. And at 11, she was basically a prostitute and he got her hooked on drugs and all these things. And at like 22, she was like, yeah, like I'm addicted to crack. She was like, I'm homeless. She was like, she was little, and I feel like maybe her having sex so young like stunted her growth, and she hadn't gone to school since she was 11. Like she was just uneducated, you know, just living off the streets. And I'm just like, and she was like, you know, sometimes she wants to stop. But then at the same time, that's all she knows. Like, she was like, I'm not under a pimp anymore. She was like, it's just me, but I still, like, this is how I survive.
And that's the thing. It's just like when they're in that so young, it's like they need, like, the mental capacity is not really there. They don't know no better. It's like that's what they're groomed to do. So it's like, what do they do? What else do they know?
And with her being in foster care, she said like she was scared to say anything, scared to speak up because she didn't feel like anybody would believe her.
Yeah, and I think that's basically what happens. I was like, they get caught up in that and they don't know right from wrong. They think that's what is supposed to happen.
Yeah, I don't feel like they feel like that's what's supposed to happen. I just feel like out of fear, they don't know what to do. Like, what next? Like, what am I supposed to do?
But then I think some of them are so young, I think they feel like that's the norm until somebody tells them that it's not.
Because they've now been, conditioned or whatever.
Yeah. So you know how like when people get kidnapped and they have like the Stockholm condition where they like don't want to leave the person that kidnapped them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it's crazy.
Like they fall in love with their kidnapper type thing.
Yeah, like I just don't understand. What kind of help do you get after that? Like I feel like when you've gone through that for so long, what do you do? I
have no idea. Like I always say, like Law and Order, SVU, like those stories, the writers aren't that great. They're really pulling cases. They're really out there. Like those stories come from somewhere. Like it's not just random.
Yeah, they can't be. Like it's just like, how do you get these many details to find out? Like, and that's why I feel like they put that at the beginning. Like it's not based on real facts, but they're getting these details from somewhere because some of them are like horrific.
They're loose facts.
Yeah,
because I don't understand how people. You're fucking sick if you think a child is sexy or if you want to touch a child or what. Like that is fucking disgusting. Like you should really die and put a gun in your mouth and pull the trigger.
I just feel like if anybody has been through that, I feel like you have to seek some type of mental health, some type of therapy, because that's a lot to unravel on your own. Even if your child has went through this and you get them back, you have to go seek therapy for yourself as well, because that's just a lot to deal with. You have to talk
then you start blaming yourself and all those things, and it's never your fault.
Yeah,
like they say, like what you wear doesn't mean that you should be raped, or how you act or how you carry yourself doesn't mean that like you asked for it type thing. Yeah. Like I always think of the movie Taken, and I'm just like, fuck. Like it made me afraid to go overseas for so long because it was like, I feel like that's really what they do over there. Like even here though, I feel like people are waiting at the major airports like LAX and people coming from other countries or other states
and they're looking
traveling.
For young people.
They're looking for young, naive, and even like women. Like when you might see it as flattering and flirting and this is a nice guy, and really like
they're looking to take you.
And that's why I don't like for dudes to buy me drinks. I don't like for no, I don't want to sip nothing. I don't want nothing you bring, because you never know who they're working with. Like he can buy you a drink and you see the waitress bring it over, but was the bartender in on it? Is the waitress
were they all set up?
Like so it's just a lot. Like I'd rather be like, no thank you.
Because like you said with Taken, they be all in on it. You don't know who is in on what.
It's so
or even it's like
crazy
the house
how much money they say that they make off of sex trafficking.
Yes.
And organ trafficking and all those type of things. Like these young kids are not going missing for nothing. Like there's a real reason. And it's sad that majority of them are Black and brown children.
Because they say that what is crazy, because I was watching, I think Dateline, and a lady had went missing, and she was saying that she had to make sure she used her connections in public relations when her sister went missing, because she know when brown women go missing, the news does not populate our stories like when a white blonde head.
They're still talking about what's the little girl, Ramsey
girl.
I was about to call her Gordon Ramsay, but I don't know what the fuck her name is.
JonBenet Ramsey.
Oh that girl.
We not the chef talking about Gordon Ramsay.
It's late, and I just knew it was Ramsey. They're still talking about her 30 years later.
And they still think her parents had something to do with that.
Not to sound, but
we
normally in those situations, it is family. It is somebody close. Like you don't vanish in thin air like that. Like somebody close was either watching that family or it was in the family.
I've watched a couple of the stories, the Lifetime stories, and a lot of stories since then, and they always, even the detective said that they felt like that either the brother did something to her or the dad had something to do with it, which I think is crazy, but I like.
Because she was like a pageant queen or something, right?
Because they try to put them on a track of somebody else that was like a known sex offender or stalker in the neighborhood, and that trail went dry, and it's just crazy. But like she said, they're still talking about that when this kid's missing to this day, that they don't know what happened to them, and they're Black or brown kids.
Just think of Kanika Johnson. I'm sorry, y'all. It's late. What was her name? Kanika. What was her last name? It was Jenkins. Yeah. Why you look like?
Could be Jenkins or Johnson. Kanika. We're gonna say Kanika.
Yeah, like even that situation. Like
I watched that too. I think what was
I mean, we all were detectives and
on Facebook.
We all knew we was watching all them videos. Like no, because she left with old girl, and then if you saw the glasses she was sitting in, like everybody was paying attention.
But Catfish did their own little spinoff on it. All like Black and brown kids. Catfish has their own spinoff now when it's like only on Black and brown kids when they come up missing or they die, and they have a whole story when they still don't. They haven't even like really investigated.
No, they haven't investigated because they're like, oh well, she died of natural causes in the freezer.
How you just?
But wasn't the freezer not on?
It said it was not supposed to be working. So who plugged it up?
So I'm just like confused. But yeah, and in that situation, I'm like, Who lets their friend walk around drunk by themselves in a hotel room? I don't give a fuck where you are. It's one band, one sound. You fucking go together. Like, who you came with is who you walk around
one
with.
band,
like,
one sound.
You don't just walk around and be like, oh, I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be back. Like,
you better
like somebody gonna go with you, or you gonna wait.
Or I'm gonna piss on myself and you ain't going with me. You better quit playing with me.
Like somebody always should go with you, ladies. Like, you should never.
Y'all should never wander off by yourself.
And it's crazy because the glorified getting flued out and going here, going there, and just leaving. Like, oh, I just met this dude, y'all. I'm about to leave. Like,
woohoo!
What?
Where you going?
Like, I can see if you. What's the room number? Like, where y'all staying? Like, what's his license plate number?
I'm telling you, I was always that one. I'm about to take his license plate. Somebody writes down my location.
I used to do that in high school. Like, okay, I picked up this was the car.
Yes,
this license plate. Like,
yes,
you got to be cautious
you
never know.
You have to. You gotta have somebody. Gotta have you. Today, day and age, somebody needs to know your location.
I mean, I was just about to say, send your location to someone you trust and leave that phone on.
Yes, because somebody always got my location. Not my nosy ass kids though, but somebody got my location.
And that's crazy because it's like, has this really become life?
It's crazy though. It is really sad, but I just feel like.
And don't get me wrong, there are a lot of women, men, younger children who want to be prostitutes, who find it a glorifying career path of some sort that aren't being forced into it. It is what they want to do. And I don't get it. But, to each his own, how you feed your family or how you feed yourself.
That's your job choice.
Yeah, that's you. We're not talking about them. We're talking about the people that are actually forced, that were, addicted to drugs or made addicted to drugs to be able to go with that lifestyle. Yeah. We're not talking about the prostitutes that's out here working, people out their money, setting dudes up for the money. We're not talking about that.
Yeah.
Because, that happens every day, boo. And then, that's your fault.
It is. But moving right along to Married, Smash, Kill. I'm going to probably butcher these names, because it's like, I would say this is our foreign Married, Smash, Kill. Kofi.
Are they foreign, though?
Yeah.
You made sure they weren't born in the U.S. or their names just sound foreign?
No, Kofi families is from Nigeria. Shut up. Be quiet. I did my research.
His family was from Nigeria.
Oh, my God. Yes. Shut up. No, he wasn't. Shut up.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sure that you don't sound racist.
I'm not racist. First of all, I'm our research department. Until we get some money, she gonna shut up. She don't even know who these is. Kofi from Queen Sugar, and I know if y'all watched Girls Trip.
I only know from Girls Trip.
No, because you don't watch Queen Sugar, baby. And then I always get him confused with Denzel Washington's son. I think it's Ian Novi. He's on Insecure, and he played in this new movie called The Weeknd. I'm trying to think what else he played in. The Purge. And then Daniel, I'm not saying his last name because I'm going to mess it up. He played in Get Out. He also played in, I don't remember. Oh, Black Panther as the Rhino King.
Their pictures will be on the screen.
They will, but the people that's listening to the podcast, you keep forgetting that we have a podcast.
No, but I'm just saying, like, if you want to know what they look like, go over to YouTube.
But my Married Smash Kids, I'm just going to let you know I'm marrying Kofi because he is gorgeous. He is fine. His teeth is so white and he is so tall. And his body is amazing and his accent is amazing. Smash and Yalin, I don't know if the Y is silent. And then I'm going to kill Daniel just because he's short and I just don't really like him like that. But he's cool. He's a good actor.
So I'm gonna kill the dude from Get Out because, I'm gonna kill him. He's not attractive to me at all. I'm gonna smash Kofi because they made this big old scene in Girls Trip like he was packing, even though it was a movie. And then I'm a marry Denzel twin brother.
I swear he remind me of Denzel.
Because he's an Insecure, and Daniel an Insecure.
Baby.
He's fine. Like, so
he is gorgeous.
I would marry him. And he's the only one, honestly, to me that I think is fine.
I think Kofi is gorgeous, though. I'm so sorry. I love him. And as Angel,
are we gonna talk about something like more exciting, or I'll stay awake to talk about sad stuff? Y'all hear how raspy my voice is? Lord Jesus.
I brought her water over here because they not paying us. She didn't put it in here. But Anyways, the national human traffic line is the number. I want it. It's gonna be on the screen because I feel like we talked about it. The number should be on there.
It's crazy that that number is like in bathroom stalls,
in
airports and stuff like that. Like
it is. You can text, and the number is 888-373-7888. 888-373-7888. She'll put it on the screen as well. But you could
be
also,
in the description notes.
It's gonna be on the screen too because I sent it to her. And you can also text. But yeah,
you can text 233-733.
You can just text help. That's crazy that you gotta do stuff like that now.
But you know, like I've heard of also like a flight attendant realized that a girl was being sex trafficked, and she had to like she could tell the girl was uncomfortable with the guy that she was flying with, like, and she was like. He wasn't old enough to really per se be like her grandfather, but maybe like her dad, but she wasn't acting like that was her father type thing, and she was acting weird, and somehow she alerted like police or whatever. So when they landed, they were able to apprehend, and like she really was being like she gave her a look like
I'm uncomfortable,
like this isn't right.
That's dope.
And so yeah, she was saved. So. Sorry, I don't know where I was going with that. It is late.
Speaking of that, moving right along with the people when she talk about flying, shout out to Delta because she don't ever pay attention to the stuff I said her. She just like, what is this picture for?
I just thought she said something about Delta and black people.
See, my not related. I close my eyes. See, I close
they
my
might
eyes.
not even
I close my
related.
eyes. She don't pay attention to that I do. But Delta, the lady who got on the plane, she was on her way to the march on Washington. Had her little mask on. That said,
is it a march on Washington?
In Washington, on Washington.
I was really trying to figure out what the terminology was. Go ahead.
Anyways, the march that just passed this weekend in August 27th. Lady got on a plane minding her business. And then Karen decides to change her mask to Blue Lives Matter and start bothering this lady and talking about, oh, Blue Lives Matter, just harassing this lady. The lady said nothing to her. So other passengers started.
She switched from a mask she already had
yes,
on to a Blue Lives Matter.
Matter.
She was next to a black woman.
Yes. And the other passenger was like, she's not bothering you. Why are you bothering her? So I guess
she wanted a reaction. She wanted her ass beat.
She did want a reaction. She wanted a reaction. You know what happened?
She didn't get one.
No. Dimitri did not say anything to her. Other passengers was like, oh, you know what? Leave her alone. She's not doing nothing. She's not bothering you. So what they did is they moved her.
After they kick her ass off the plane.
They asked Demetria, did they want her to move her? She was like, no, it's fine. So what they did is they made her get off the plane. So they also upgraded Demetria's flight, gave her a whole little package, gave her a little pen, and when she got home, they delivered her whole little package, and the other lady can't even fly with Delta no more.
And that's what they should do.
But like, why are you messing with this lady?
She went out her way to try to make somebody else feel uncomfortable.
And
now, if Demetria would have got up and beat her ass in that damn seat, she would have been screaming for dear life, and everybody would have been like, Demetria was out of line. She should have just let her
and
just
that's
do
exactly
her and be
what
quiet.
She said. That's why she.
And honestly, I'm just like, sometimes you just gotta beat their ass and make them shut up. Give them what they want because. You're gonna keep trying people until you get that right one, and then when you get that ass beating up your life, you're gonna be wondering what the fuck happened.
And she just kept saying, "I'm just on my way to this march," because the march was "Get your knee off my neck," and she was like, "Why did this happen to happen when I'm on my way to this march?" And it was like, "Why did you have to do all this? Just because you want to react to other people?" And it's like these Karens is getting a little out of hand. Leave this lady alone.
I feel like they're getting out of hand because they're getting these ass whoopings and then they're trying to sue people and they're trying to claim that they injured and all this other stuff. And I think they should be going to jail because really this is self-defense because you're harassing me and now I feel for my safety.
Yep.
So now I need to make sure that I'm on guard and I'm gonna fuck you up because you might spit on me. I don't know what diseases you may have. You might, like anything. I don't know what you trying to conjure up to where somebody might come out and think that I'm doing something to you, and so now, like, I think it's self-defense.
It should be.
It should be self-defense of a hate crime because that's basically what these white people are doing.
What I don't understand is though, why did you deliberately go out your way to make sure you changed the mask? Like when I read deeper into the story, I was like, oh, you had an American flag mask on and then switched it to Blue Lives Matter. Like, why would you do that? Like, this lady ain't even saying nothing to you.
Because she wanted the reaction. And then it's like you're making like the whole Blue Lives Matter thing, relevant when really, I mean, not relevant, but you're putting a bad condemnation. What word am I looking for? It's late. You're putting a bad name on Blue Lives Matter by it's not mine right now.
I don't know why she asked me.
But you're putting a bad name on the Blue Lives Matter by trying to change it and then trying to cause up trouble with someone else. Like, are you stupid?
Nothing.
Like
that's that lady alone.
That's not what you're doing. That's like putting on a Trump shirt and then trying to go start a fight in a Hispanic bar or some shit. Like, you're making yourself look even bad. I don't know. I'm sleepy. You get what I'm trying to say?
I do. I was just trying to figure out how that sentence. But
no, like you're making yourself look bad.
I
like,
get what you're saying.
Like you're
for no reason.
You're bringing more attention to something that doesn't need to be associated with.
Like, you have the right to feel whatever you want to feel, but you don't have to like bring more negative.
Like you're now putting Black lives and Blue lives against each other
for no reason,
and like you're trying to do all that.
Like, listen, we're gonna go ahead and talk about this good old giveaway. Cause y'all know y'all get sleepy. It's about to be midnight. You know she get to get delirious.
I don't even know what I was saying. I really sound like a man. They gonna think you got a whole guest on this podcast. They gonna be like, who is that?
That is Danye.
I got a whole Barry White voice going on. Let me drink some water, Jesus.
I bought some water because I knew she was gonna get real raspy. I told her to get her ass up a long time, but she was over here getting real comfortable. Like she was fucking going to sleep.
Somebody was supposed to be here Tuesday. It is now Thursday.
I was here Tuesday. We went grocery shopping. You was a lot.
That was Monday.
I got somebody over there to talk. Was I not here Tuesday? Just say yes. Oh, she gonna get quiet because she don't want to be on the white side.
Was it Tuesday?
Yes, we did not go grocery shopping. We went grocery shopping Tuesday, baby.
Whatever.
That's fine. Anyways, moving right along to this good old game. Should have brought you some tea or some coffee back from Dutch Bros because we have all the energy. She don't drink coffee or tea. That's why she don't have no energy. So in order for you to qualify for the giveaway, you get a fanny pack and what?
A gift card.
A surprise gift card.
Well, it's only a surprise because we haven't decided where we're going to get it from yet.
It's only a surprise because she hasn't decided. So what you have to do is tag 2 people on our IG page, 2 diverse moms that is not following us. They cannot be following us already. And then you have to reshare any one of our YouTube videos that you like. And when you reshare it on Facebook, you have to tag us at Treese and Danye.
Or, I mean, you can share it on Twitter. However you're going to share it, just make sure you let us know that you've shared it.
By tagging us.
Yeah, by tagging us.
So reshare it. And when you reshare it, just tag us.
Yeah, so the actual video. So not like a screenshot of the video on Instagram. Like, actually share the actual video on Facebook,
like
Twitter,
the link.
where you can actually share the link and someone can click and watch it.
Yep.
So that's super easy. Just tag 2 people on IG and share a YouTube video and let us know that you've done that. And you will win a gift card and a fanny pack. When is this going to close? Next week? Should we announce it at the pop-up shop? Should we give them 2 weeks?
That's not 2 weeks, my dude. That's next Saturday. 2 weeks.
Oh,
yes. We'll announce the winner on September 19th at the pop-up shop.
And it'll be another live announcement like we did with the last one.
I don't know what we did with the last one. I wasn't here. She did it.
She's never here.
Fuck you. I was about to give her credit for holding it down because I be having a lot going on in my life. I wasn't here because I was at a funeral. See how she don't throw me in the bus? She's such an asshole. Anyways.
Is that how you work?
Yes, motherfucker.
Oh, no.
Fucking asshole. I'm gonna close y'all with this good old affirmation. She ain't shit. Tell you what, friends. She ain't shit.
They call you on your bullshit.
That wasn't bullshit, motherfucker.
I'm not saying that it was.
I'm here now.
At midnight, yes.
It don't matter, bitch. I'm here, right?
It's funny because she'll tell me, like, oh, we're going to film, and then...
I'm filming, right?
When she don't show up, then she try to run my whole next day like
I don't give a fuck. She run my life all the time. It's okay. Let me tell you what happened yesterday. We were supposed to film yesterday at 4:30, but she had to go to a birthday party, so she did. Then she gonna text me at 7 o'clock talking about she ready. No, bitch, I'm tired, high. Nigga, she know I'm mentally fucked up and my body ain't right. What she want me to do? Just pick it up? She know I got all these fucking kids. What she
I'm
want me
gonna
to
just let her keep telling y'all these lies.
It's not a lie. You want me to screenshot and show you text messages? I'm gonna have to black some shit out because we talk about people, but it's not a lie.
I'm gonna let her keep telling y'all these lies.
It's not a lie. She know I got a gang of kids. And she know.
Maybe if she stopped collecting.
They were mine. I had all my kids. Just mine. Blink again. You that tired?
No, I'm just saying you still collecting.
Y'all know what? That's fine. I'm just gonna close y'all with the affirmation. Could y'all make sure y'all come to our pop-up shop on February 19th? September 19th. Maybe I'm tired too. September 19th.
We planning for next year, y'all.
Ooh, lots. September 19th. It's sad.
That's because when you start lying, you just don't know what the fuck you're saying.
First of all, bitch, I'm not lying. February is just the best month in the world.
Because it's the shortest?
No, bitch, because I was born in February. Anyways, September 19th at Prodigy Center at 2 o'clock. The details will be on our IG. What you think you become, what you feel you attract, what you imagine you create. Peace.
Bye, guys.